Good evening, folks. It's evening as I'm sitting down to speak these words. Go ahead and get comfortable. These first two minutes, really, I'll be speaking to you the essences of our equinox here, and then eventually shifting into a more meditative space so you can find your way there and drop into your breath, however feels right for you today, getting comfortable. So, happy equinox from me to you. I'm Caroline, if you weren't aware. Thank you for dropping into this space. It's the evening of the equinox here in the northern hemisphere, autumn, so I'll be speaking to that. We're sort of being called to rest in that space between light and dark, where they really meld and dance and honor one another in a steadied space. So our meditation will move in tune with that sense of balance as we move between the seasons and deepen our awareness of these final days of digging and cooling but still fertile soils, and cultivating and harvesting the last few drops and drips of really potent summer warmth before autumn calls to us and asks us to explore inner realms of being, crawl within, and nestle within. So, we'll get started. Find a couple of breaths here first, beginning to lengthen your inhales and the length of your exhales as well. Allowing your breath to simply be a grounding force, be a conversation with the divine, be abundant. You're more than welcome to allow your eyes to drop shut if you haven't already. Begin to turn your gaze within and wander those murky depths where the deep indigo waters of the mysterious seas, with essences not unlike that of autumn, beckon you and ask you to trust in traversing those tangible currents miles below the surface of the seas, where sunbeams dust the top of waves. You run deep, and autumn asks you to remember that. In every inhale, collect the last few potent drops of those dustings of sunbeams on the surface. Allow for autumn to guide you within, guide you into intuitive depths where ancient bone and blood echoes songs you know that you once knew. Within ancient marrow, you explore the deepest wells of self, their vastness, their mystery. There is no fear as you unfurl within. For you are moving in tune with the earth as the days darken, as do you. The fluid feminine, rest within all that you are. Autumn asks you to remember the call to practice rituals, explore their sacred essence and depths, to dive into your subtleties as you crack open in order to shed. Autumn sheds, and we do the same. The veil's thin, and spirit, source, divinity moves towards us, begins to steep within us, and us more potently within divinity, within the essences of earth. Rest now in your breath. Steep yourself in the abundance which holds steady through autumn. Steep yourself in the transformative shifts to come. But most potently right now, steep yourself in the balance between the two. Steady and honoring one another. The gathering and the shedding. Autumn nudges you inward and asks you to crawl within, swim to the mysterious oceanic depths, and know that you will rise to the surface in those sunbeams once more, come spring, come solstice, as the sun winds its way back into a more powerful stance. But for now, the lunar, the dark, the yin, marinate in that beauty, ancient, wise. As you shed, you can expand in spaces where cobwebs have been dusted away. Transcend within self. Go inward and curl up. Carry warmth in your bones and blood. They know this rhythm, for it is ancient, of earth, of goddess. In all her heart and spirit, autumn sings to you a call to return home within self. Earth cools, find warmth within in every breath. Ruminate, marinate in your warmth. Rest in your breath for a few moments here. Know that you are divine as the golden beams of early autumn. Know you are magic as the potency of final harvest days. You are abundant and ancient in all and none. And that's the beauty of this humanity. Thank you for tuning in. I'll invite you now to begin to find your way out of this brief space. If you would like to linger, you can pause the video now and rest in some semblance of quiet stillness. As you find your way out, move forward with intuition in mind. Intuition is your guide. I have some goodness linked in the bio below, or description box below. If you feel called to peruse any of that, some autumn words, sharings, offerings, and information on the spring equinox retreat that we're hosting right near where this horse here on the screen now lives. Sending you so much love and autumn blessings. Thank you for listening. I hope to connect and see you soon. Blessed be.